Hi everyone, it's Gina. If you are new, welcome to my channel. If you've seen my videos before, welcome back. Look at my desk. I've got all kinds of stuff here. What I want to do today is alter these little Crayola Subtraction cards. I got these at a Goodwill and they are a great size for a journaling card. And so that's what we're going to do today. Make some journaling cards and have a Christmas theme to them. I've got different types of lace. I have a variety of Christmassy colors of my Distress Oxides. I have some printables that I've recently purchased and cut out. If I use these, I will include the links in the description box. And I have just some leftover papers, and we'll probably use some regular printer paper as well. If this sounds interesting and fun to you, then I hope you join me. Better yet, pause my video, go grab your supplies, join me, and let's create together. I have just put a large piece of paper over my desk because I know I'll be using the Distress Oxides and glue and such, so just to protect my desk, I thought it was a good idea. Now the first thing we need to do is we need to cover up what's already there. These are bold colors, so we'll do our best to cover them. Will some poke through? Will we still be able to see it? Possibly, but I think we'll probably have enough layers and there'll be enough going on that even if you can kind of see through the paper, you won't really notice it. So let's get covering our cards. And I'm just going to bring my glue book over, get my glue stick, and just start covering. And push that down real good. We want the edges to stick really well, so get that nice and pressed down. You have a bone folder, you can use that. You can just use your hand, use a ruler. Let's use whatever you have. I want to go ahead and remove the extra on this side while I can still see where it is. It makes it a lot easier. And I'm just going to try to rip it off. It ripped a little bit of the corner, so I'm not that worried about it. We'll fix it, we'll cover it with something, we'll ink it, or, you know, it could just stay like that. Now the better you have the edges glued down, the easier this will be. And the better rip you'll get, and it'll be less likely to rip like it did right here. If it had really been glued down well, it probably would not have ripped. So let's hope I did a better job gluing the rest of it. All right, that's good enough. Let's glue our other side. Good thing about using a glue stick is if you lay it down wrong, you have a little bit of time to scoot it around. This time I'm going to really try to press my edges, make sure I got them glued down all the way. Now you can't always cut them, so if you try tearing and you're like, nah, I don't like how that looks, that's alright. You can just go back, trim up your little edges with your scissors. Or maybe just save yourself some time and, you know, just do it that way from the beginning. The torn look looks pretty cool though. I like that look. I was going too fast. I did kind of a messy cut job right there, but I have a feeling it'll be covered anyway. Alright, so that's one. Look, it somehow didn't get pushed down well. It looks a little strange right there, but we'll keep moving. This one, I want to try something I did a long time ago and see if it still works. So I have a piece of paper that I know covers it. I'm just going to take it and I'm going to crinkle it up. Get some good hard creases in there. Okay. Where some of these real deep lines are, I'm going to go over and just kind of ink over them. Make them stand out. Just go over those lines, and maybe if you're looking at it and you see that it doesn't have a line where you want one, just crease it, add one. Who's gonna know? Do what you want. Oh, we need some over here for sure. How about a big one going across here? Yeah, Yeah, there you go. Let's go ahead and glue it down. You want to press really good on this one because it's got all these wrinkles in it. And it will flatten out, but you'll still be able to see the dark ones that you put in and also all the little ones. Since this looks a bit tattered, I do want that torn edge look. So instead of trying to rip it the way I just did, I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to use my ruler. So I'm going to lay my ruler down. There we go. Now I don't have much edge over here, so hopefully this isn't going to backfire. Just line this up, hold it down, and pull. Ooh. Let's see if I can fix it. There we go. That's good for that one, and maybe we go this way. Oh no, it ripped a little bit. Let's try this side. We have a little bit more room. I will have to think about what to do over here, but let's see if I can't get this side to rip. No, there's not really enough to hold on to here. Maybe I'll try my tear. It's a little rough though, so maybe I'll try this and see if I can't even out the edge. Alright, well I did a pretty good job. I might do that over here too to clean that up a little bit. I don't know if you can see that, but it's not exactly even right there. But let's see about this side first. Now you notice, since it's glued on this side, I'm pulling it toward me. I'm afraid if I pull it back this way, if it's not glued down super well, it'll just definitely rip and rip into my design. So I am pulling it toward me. Okay, that one wasn't actually too bad. It makes a mess, but it does work. So there, I think that looks really cool. Oh, and we still have another side to do. Since it's kind of a torn and tattered look, I think I want to stick with that theme. So for this side, I want to do some ripping. I'm going to use my scissors and I'm going to cut to where I leave just a little bit of overhang. Now, I left the overhang because I want to use this tool to do the rest. This is a great tool that enables you to get around the corners as well, so you can still maintain the shape, the curved shape of your original card. 2 down, 1 to go. Now how shall we cover this one? What do you think about covering one with cloth? You can definitely see through it, but again, we'll probably have lots of layers on it, I'm guessing. I think I'll be brave and go for it. If it doesn't work well, then you will just know not to do this. This is the shortest piece, so let me try this one first. It just makes it. Now, I'm going to use Fabri-Tac since I'm dealing with fabric. This stuff really smells. Okay, I think that side's on. Maybe I ought to just do one side fabric. For making a journal card, you'll need to write on the other side. I want to put this lined paper on, but you can really see through it. So to cover it up, I'm going to just put some typewriter paper over it first, and then I'll add my lined paper over top of it. So So right now, these don't look very Christmassy. So what can we do to change that? Let's do our first one. Since this paper covers the background of the card better, I think I'll have this as my writing side. So let's see if we can't decorate this side. This one that I got in last month's kit. That's the only Christmas stencil I have. So as you can see, I have used it. I really like it. So I'm going to go ahead and use it again. Do it like this. And I kind of want to try something. I want to mix the colors. I love the vintage photo. All right, not really a Christmas color, but I really like it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with some peeled paint first, and then maybe use the vintage photo just to kind of knock it back a little bit. Let's just put that all over. Now here's the tricky part. I need to keep it exactly where it is so that I can go over the same spot with another color. But let's take a peep first. Oh, that's pretty. That is really pretty. I don't know if it's because I've already got brown on here, but it looks fairly muted anyway. Peeled paint's not a bright color. I wonder if I should come in with some cracked pistachio. We're gonna play around. Let's just go ahead and play around. So let's see what this does. Using a brighter color over a darker color, let's see what happens. You can see I didn't go over everywhere, so you can still see some that look a little more brown, but that's really not bad. Kind of like that. I might come down here and add a little bit more. Nice. I like it. It's different. I mean, why not have green snowflakes? Might as well. And maybe we can go ahead and go around the edge. Even though it's already brown looking from the paper, let's add a little bit of green here as well. I like it. Now this one I kind of want to keep flat, so let's see what we can add to it. These are just strips of regular printer paper, but I have an idea. I want to take my Distress Oxide, make kind of like a banner or something with a little, little tail. I'm not exactly sure how many I want, but I may go ahead and at least color 2 or 3 and see how many of those I want to use. So, since there's really just the brown and green, I thought I would add some of the aged mahogany as well, just to kind of infuse some color. See if I can't smooth that transition out just a little bit. So I pulled out this little bag, and this is just has a collection of items from past Christmases. I thought I'd go ahead and pick out a focal point before I kept going, just to kind of help steer me in the direction I want to go with my strips. I don't think that color is right. Well, that's actually not too bad, but the inking is super dark. I think that kind of kills it. I see one. Hold on. Oh, that's cute. Now that does have mostly green. There's a little bit of red in the berries. So maybe I ought to add the candied apple. Just try to red it up a little bit. Okay, I think that looks a little brighter. All right, that's kind of cute. Now I wonder how many I should have. So yeah, you can really tell the candied apple really brightened up the aged mahogany. Let's do that again. Now I know I want to clip the edges. Like that. Now, how many to use? Let's clip this one. Oh, that's cute. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Oh, how about that? I had no idea this would turn out like this. Yay! And I think what I'll do, I'll just cut these at the top. Let's put it together first. I think the easiest thing to do would be use my art glitter glue, since I want to keep it exactly where it is. That's the next thing, is to figure out the placement. Do we want it to go all the way down to the bottom and show lots of green? Or do we want it to kind of hang more toward the top? I think I kind of like that better. I'm just going to cut these straight across. I guess if it's going to be a journal tag, I should probably go ahead and glue down the bottom flaps. You know, part of me, I kind of want to put like a little outline around it in black maybe. All right, this is a Prismacolor, an 05 nib. I could have done this part just a little better, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. Well, I think it's cute. You should probably add a little bit of something to the back. I'll just add a few more of these snowflakes from the stencil, but maybe I'll use the aged mahogany. It'll just kind of give a sense of a little decoration. Oh, perfect. First one done. Now for number 2. I think I want to use these dictionary definitions of Christmas words. This is from a digital download. I'll look that up and put the name, and I'll put the link if I can in the description box below. I thought about having just a bunch of the words down. For the background, it's so similar. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some color. We'll just take what's already on here and just kind of help to put that in the background a little bit. Maybe I'll try using the brighter green. I don't know if I'm just making it muddy looking or if the green is actually coming through or not. Well, has more color anyway. So let's pick out which ones to use. I like that a lot. I just need to ink the edge. I am done going around it in mahogany, and I think I want to go over the mahogany with the vintage photo. All right, I think I am done with the front. The back already has all of this texture and crinkles and a little bit of the color. So maybe just a little Christmas type stamp. Just a little something on here. Stamp or a sticker. Let me see what I've got. I have this stamp set from Heidi Swap, and I really like these little trees. Okay, I've lined them up and I've tested it just to make sure that they are pretty much in a straight line and of equal distance. So I'm going to use the peeled paint. And there we go. And that is journal card number 2. For our third one, I have this applique, and it is an iron-on. However, I really just want to glue it. So I hope I'll be able to do that, and I hope it will stay. Now, I have this stamp of this ornament, and I thought that might be cute if I had room to have the ornament here. And this is the little thing that goes on top, and it could go up right there to the bow. I thought I would stamp on another piece of material. I thought I would use permanent ink for this, and I grabbed the cobalt blue just to have a different color that would stand apart from the red. Alright, so I want to get it super inky because I'm going to be stamping on material. Alright, well here we go. Oh, that's pretty. Of course, you know, it's not super vibrant because I stamped on the material, but I do really like it. For the topper, I think I'm going to use coffee. I wanted a different color. I don't have a silver, and I don't know. I didn't want to use black. I wanted to use something else, so hopefully this will look okay. I wonder if stamping on the book will help it. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's kind of cute. There is a little space, but I'm okay with that. I think I will add the snowflake on the inside of my ornament. Oh, look, I like it. That's the first time I've ever used that stamp, and look how pretty it is. Now I need to cut this out. It's almost like the color of the two is kind of coming through. And I'm really afraid when I glue it down, it'll really be pronounced. Let's see how it looks. Oh, that'll be cute if I can get it to work out. Okay. Okay, it is the next evening, and I kind of got stuck. I wasn't sure what to do. I know I've got my applique and I have my stamped ornament, but I don't know, something feels very disjointed. It wasn't coming together. But I found this beautiful, beautiful fabric. It is very delicate and just gorgeous. I've been holding on to it because it's just so pretty, but you know what? If you can't use some of your extra pretty things at Christmas time, then when can you? So let's just use it. I think I will cut this piece just after that flower cluster. It's a little long, so I need to do some trimming. Well, you know what? I think this is the back. It is the back. All right, so I guess my flower is going to be on that side. Thought it had more color in it than that. Oh my goodness. Try that again and see if I can't end up with a flower on the right side. Before I figure out the exact placement for this one, what I also want to do is cut around my ornament. I'm going to give a little bit of an edge to it. I can't cut right up on it because these threads pull out so easily. I'll start to mess up the integrity of the stamped image. So I will leave a little bit of an edge. Okay, not bad. That way we can see more of our pretty fabric in the back. I think I like it. I do. All right. You know, I think I will add these little extra pieces just to double up in some spots. It really kind of adds to the color and helps to cover up the background. I think it'll work just fine. I think while the glue is drying on the lace, I might as well go ahead and attach the rest of my pieces. It can all dry together. And for this piece, I'm going to add glue, but I think I still will go over it with my heat tool just a little bit, just in case that helps. Okay, we'll flip it over, and I think we'll just do just a little bit of stamping to finish off the back. For that, I'll go ahead and use this bow stamp. I'll stamp it with the candied apple. Oops, looks like I got a little bit here. I'm not gonna worry about that too much. But that is the third one. And here are our three very different journal cards. And you could also punch holes in them and make them tags. You can glue them down in the journal and make it a side pocket or a pocket this way. There's a variety of things you can do with them. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give me the thumbs up and let me know if you plan to make some. Alright, that's going to be it for this one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!